Yes, it's me. That's definitely me, Mr. Buga 12. Hi. No, we're waiting for the stream title apparently. Or no, there we go. Find it. Yeah, seems like a pretty decent question where you take the pigeon. I think it makes sense to roll. Of course, in this case, kind of unhappy about it. You would rather have the pigeon. It, there's enough things that are better than it that I think it's probably fine. Although I do think I probably would have just taken the pigeon. Because now it could get a bit awkward. Depending on what. Okay, we hit that, that's fine. I go for the pair, but I don't really think that's good. I prefer just to roll and you can sell horse for. If you sell horse here, then what's it for? Are you gonna freeze the other fish? I don't like that. Yeah, I prefer. Yeah, I prefer this. That is what we see. Yeah, definitely well played from Kyeogre there. Let's see. Is enough to stabilize. Immediately gets offered two things. Yeah. Oof, that's a rough set of triples. But decides to take it anyway. Definitely taking. He's got frozen there. Thinking about the ends, but also just thinking about being gold efficient. Just interesting. We could. It's definitely tough. I think your rolls right now are definitely somewhat valuable, and you're still on 6. But yeah, I totally see the argument for this, especially because going from 2 to 3 is looking to be a very big breakpoint differential. Yeah, look at how much of a difference it made there. The difference between yeah and fines. This is interesting. Because of course you found a pair, which could be a potential triple, but it could also yeah. I guess no, we do just get that for the future. I think that's correct. I don't think you freeze that, so not much point thinking about it. Yeah, I like this. And freezes that. Probably wants garlic instead. Like peacock, which would make some sense. And if you make it a level 3 by buying something on it, then there's an argument that you'd still rather just sell. That's kind of tough. Freeze dog. That's. I'm sure that's something that would have interested me. I guess it makes sense with the sheep tempo. So this snail is. Yeah, I agree with not taking it. With not taking it there. Interesting. I think, yeah, you can just take. You can even just rip this, sell something, and immediately go penguin. Or turtle, that's also that's definitely a better tempo option. But assesses that won't be necessary this turn, although obviously we're still going to keep the turtle for next turn. Yeah, this makes some sense. Next turn we can really start consolidating some stats. Nice. Ribbons. Yeah, I really like this. Bunch of lines here. I think your evaluation of these lines really kind of depends on how much you value this dog still. If you quite value it, then sell it there. Yeah. That is true, Moose. So we do need to. We don't need to. Fill here obviously frees up some space. Puts it on the. I'm not sure if I'm like fully on board with this. Oh. But we're certainly gonna have to find a way to get those guys involved. It's a very relevant unit. Bit of a weird turn with the way that it changed a moment that way. Saw the availability of the whale pair. Well, I do think it's really really good here. I think if we can find. It's kind of sad. I was hoping that we could really like put something in there, right? Like a sheep, preferably a deer, of course. That would really change the tempo landscape, because I think there's a really good argument that you want to beat Pack 2 before it can do any of the silly Pack 2 late game things, or at least take as many lives away as possible, so you can really make sure they have as little leeway as possible. That's a very nice set of breakpoints to hit. Now here comes very possibly a big turn. They're probably going to go through a lot of changes. Really hard to know if Penguin's Hill's worth. I do think I like it. Yeah, I think I do. Did I stream ping? I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that. There is a bot that automatically pings when we go live. The Summit Discord thing. Again, a bot is in principle responsible for that. And yeah, this is really good killing this turn because we saw how far out of hand that could have gotten. Lightmare does not appear to be streaming, so with how fast it, we'll have to just stay on Kyeogre's POV. Not much I can do about it. With how fast they moved on to the next one. What happened? We found a bunch of deer and it was enough tempo to beat them as they were finally starting to pivot. Beat them in the exact number of turns. And now we're on to a new game with a bunch of horses and a bunch of crickets. Yeah, Kai just really managed his tempo well, and just killed in time. Yeah, these horse cricket starts are. Oof, that's a nice dog. Goes really well with what we're doing. Is really a big increase in the chance that we're gonna take a couple of lives here. I was thinking about this rule, but I agree with skipping it, I think. I like this, I think. Yeah. Immediately finds another one as well. I was thinking about the snail. I think you're just not likely to lose this round. You have pretty. I think there's decent. You never know, but yeah. Would have wouldn't have would have gotten snail anyway. Just keep on rolling. We have yep. If that's a roll for. Now, are we going to just combine here? Yeah, I would say so. Interesting. Considering taking the tier and just buying the best tempo 3 up available, or even like a Revor draft to make the dog above target. I think if you can win this fight, you really like to hold it because there's some big things you can hit on tier 4 that really could make a big difference. The question is just if you're able to afford that. Wow, that's really good. That is really good. Yep. Easily wins. That's exactly what we want to see here if we're all in on the game plan. Well, we're not all in on the game plan, but we're pretty strongly on the tempo train. Yeah, I mean you hardly have board space for the giraffe, even though it is a turn 5 path. This could get a little ugly though. Oh, this is probably fine. I think there's a real argument that you could. What's best here? I think I like that better as well. The moment you pill it, you're gonna get a gold back, and that way you don't have to combine your dogs, so they both get to be relatively medium-sized units. That's unfortunate. Well, do find another sheep. A little bit more locked. Thinking of selling the horse. I think with the yeah, I think I like this. Just try and play for your 7-ups. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, I like this a lot. Just get your 7s. And say, if the garlic is positioned well, I might just not really have a chance here. But that's okay, because we pivoted out of our tempo and into the triples. We even got the draw. That's probably not what we want to see. That's better. It gets offered a pair of seals. Would be very cool to take them, although sadly I think they're just bad. Yep. Crocodile. It's a maybe. I mean, he is just an 8-4 body with an irrelevant snipe against our board. Of course, going to be an even bigger body with the turkey. Although that might be kind of fake, given that the bluebird made it so they have pretty high attack, so the difference between 4 and 6. Be that great. I don't know. I could see the argument to do that, to do a pill sheep line, but I think you just kind of okay with just creating with the turkey and the level 2 just a bunch of big guys in terms of tempo. I don't really think you need to be doing that here. But we still might see it. Selling turkey would be kind of wild. Trail. The thing is, if you sell the, they're definitely. Oh wow. Now you can get a very gold efficient line. You have protection as well as a good line. As you can see, Kyeogre does know you can do that. I think yeah, it probably is. I think the idea is that we just are going to pivot into something else. It's a bit strange for sure. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't do that much into the skewer. I guess the idea maybe is just if you front it, it might be relevant, but maybe that doesn't even matter. It's offered a bunch of scorpions. Whale? Okay. We are going to see some cool double whale gaming. Yeah, I agree, Fluffo. If you front it, it shouldn't be an issue. But we got there anyway. And it seems they're moving it. Such a no, Lightmare still isn't streaming. Okay. Well, there's not much I can do with how quickly they're. By the time I'm done setting everything up, they're already on to the next game. So we'll get a rare one-player POV. Offered a pig pair. Skips it. If that makes sense. Pigs could be a little awkward here. It's offered a pair again, but yeah, if you want to be consistent, you skip both. You just roll. You find this. You probably just want to find pills. You see immediate triple coming out light. Oof. Finds another. But doesn't find a toy to go with the gecko, so. Get there. It's not the right tier 1 shop, but. It's okay tempo. Not as good as the dog we've hit so far, obviously, but still pretty decent. Oh, combine. Yeah, I think that makes sense. It's a little tough because obviously you can't sell them separately, but we can just use it as a tier up. We can use like we still have many other ways to make space. Another possibly sellable cricket. Two Mingos we can combine. So I like combining them. Include some meat. I think that one could have made sense. their board definitely looks like they could get some major health increases, with obviously the biggest hit being a lemur that could get a garlic fist that would also trigger our gecko. Another gold efficient combined for the tempo Kyeogre side. This time getting a camel for his troubles. One lights the pill, but there's a good chance he should just sell it. Wow, that's a clutch cricket at the back. Eking out a draw. Yeah, it's definitely a bit tough because I think garlic on that just doesn't really that regularly get there. Oh, well, that's pretty good. Now we're okay. Just punting a fight and taking taking a giraffe, holding it to 7. We still have flamingo to hit. Yeah, we're nearly always going to lose that round, so wouldn't really worry too much about it. I like to go freeze here. You're not that likely to be buying foods anyway, given that we have our triples to look for. Do give up on one triple to get it here. It makes some sense. Of course, it's gonna feel real bad if we have flamingo immediately next shot, but and we have two tier 7 triples. It's pretty close to drawing still. No, this could get juicy. Wondering if you're gonna put this count to the rhino. I think I probably would. Of course, it feels like it makes sense. Oh, put it on the camel, and it's gonna give more stats to the rhino, and you share them out better. But it just might not be that long for this world. Although I guess if you hit another, maybe it is. I think that's the dolphin. I don't know. It feels like a decent tempo. Yeah. All for another chance at. Mm-hmm. Guess you're never hitting anything valuable with it, but still. Well, that's really big. Taking a life there is really important. Because we were really letting Lyte get away with a pivot if we don't do that. stuff to hit. Being highlighted. Whales and deers and turtles. Camera? Yeah. Rip it. Fault's a triple, obviously. I mean, just buy it and prepare. I don't really think you should. Yeah, I agree with this. This. Yeah. Sometimes the obvious play is just obvious because it's good. Ooh, this one, they barely get there. But we have a triple already on board. That is tough. I do think I agree with this. I think sadly our are we ready to give up our giraffe yet? Obviously, it's still doing a lot of good work, but it's also very awkward to sell skunk and then pivot through a turtle. The skunk, unless we're just straight up saying we're not interested in the skunk anymore, which, yeah. I definitely agree that if you take it, then you don't freeze the other one out of remorse for the other one. You just commit to what you're going for. And really nice. The power of a rhino. Just pull onto your buff target. Let a croc. I think Scorpion as well. I think it just makes sense. Turn 10, so yeah, seems good. Pair. I kind of like it. You're not really rolling for like that many things that would be that much better than we already have. Most of those don't knock until like tier 6. And a pair could actually meaningfully impact this fight of how important it is that it goes off. Yeah, that's a very beautiful scorpion. So for the whale, we work well with either the mammoth or the scorpion. But at just base stats, I understand being a little apprehensive about it. Yeah, fair. Often our turtle, but no great place to put it. There's a line here where you go sell giraffe and tiger rhino. If you really want to kill this turn, that might just be good. You know, obviously killing this turn is good. We don't decide on doing that. We decide on just doing this. Okay. In that case, yeah, we're gonna stake and we're gonna try and blow the way up with some stakes. Yep, that's rhino for you. Lyte still isn't anywhere near streaming. Yep, we're moving at breakneck pace. No time to relax. Gets offered a rainbow shop. 3 different units. Takes a fish. It's just a long-term upside. Probably just gonna take. I would think of pig and pigeon in a heartbeat. Yeah, just picking piggy in. There's quite clearly the better long-term things to be doing. I guess a cricket would have won the fight. Not quite sure how relevant that is. Honestly, yeah, just hit your triple. You don't want to go for this fish triple though. You definitely want to just use it as one cell gold. We're not going for this. Ooh, that's not a lot of units on the other board. Peacock probably, yep, probably is good enough. Just get offered this fish again. I still am not a gigantic fan of that. Maybe I'm underrating how. No, I don't think the ability is that. I kind of like just skipping over all that. Oh, unfortunately, kind are both bad because we both skip what would eventually be a triple. Obviously, there's no way to see that kind of thing coming. Not really. Honey Badger. Makes sense. It's on a good interval, even if it's not super likely to make a difference here. But maybe it's possible that it cleans up and something that is left on low HP. It doesn't. Wasn't much. Well, interesting. Gives up the future triple potential just again another snail in there. Not even thinking about the combining. Straight rips it. Well, I guess it makes sense if you know you're gonna hit this one. And I guess you do have the goal to do that, given that we're selling 2 pigs. This you do have one more. It's a little late, but definitely a little rough. Of course, massive snail value might just be enough to offset that anyway. But it's not. Well, I guess we're gonna see a lot of snail value still. It's a penguin. a little bit of sense. I mean, it's a movable. Right now, it's a movable giraffe that always hits your snail, but the snail's possibly going to stick around because it's level 2, and if it gets something else level 2, the penguin suddenly has a bunch of upside. Now we can turn this 4-6 into a pretty decent unit. This is just going to give everything else the HP. That's an unfortunate breakpoint. Still gets there. Quite important to really start putting some pressure on because looks like Lyte is pretty well positioned. Does it make sense? Taking giraffe barrier. Putting strong one further forward. Obviously, I want the smaller one to get badgered. Because the big one would have. Because both would die to the big one anyway. To the big badger anyway, I mean. Yeah, these are some really big fights to be winning. Let's take back a little bit of the tempo. It's probably one of the tier you're hoping for if you're Kyeogre. Might just be a full skip. Try and get your badger level. Get your penguin to pop off. Yeah, I kind of like full skip there. Turtle is good enough. You should just take it anyway. So yeah, I definitely think that's correct. We even hit our badger triple. We do get there to deliver that. Okay, that's fine. No. Hopefully we get some do figure. We get a rhino in. Could definitely just take that. It's not easy to find out how. In terms of what goes, she really would have liked to hit a pill. On the badger, then again, well, on the turtle, on the badger. But yeah, it's just a little too board locked for that right now. It's definitely tough. Ooh, okay. That's certainly a role to roll into. Just stack and get a turn 9 tier up. Those can be pretty instrumental in and of themselves. So. hoping this time the Kyeogre gets there. They're a really nice fights to win if you're like red. So let's see what we're up to. Understand the arguments for war here. Well, I think there's a. Yeah, I think at their board, the snake is not super valuable. Again, he is just a snake, so I really wouldn't fault anyone for taking a snake out of principle here, but yeah. This is probably slightly higher EV. Lost no value. Effectively at level 3, level 2 and level 1. Of course, not quite because the distribution is a little different. Yeah, that's tough. The boar really just got eaten alive. This is gonna be a real tough one to come back from. You have a pretty sizable scaling disadvantage, giraffe compared to a poodle. We don't really that easily have ways to improve, especially not on this turn before we hit the sixes. As you know, they have they have a poodle level to roll for, it's not to roll, etc. etc. So I definitely think you should be quite fearful if you really want to position correctly here, so that if there's any chance that you're leaving a fight, you really make sure. That's no great. Yeah, this is looking to get real rough. At least we do hit our 11 now, so if we high roll here, there's a chance. High roll level, we sell Movement says combine is fine, yeah. In which case it's just an upside. But the 40 upside is very much so mitigated by the fact that if Snow would ever trigger again, we would have lost the game. Yeah, no, you definitely got a lot of value, but then opposing war is so. Well, I guess here you see the power of breakpoints, where before it just didn't get there, here it just got there, and the difference is staggering. A lot of protection rollover. Really wants this meatbone to reach into some of the higher HP units. Not super sure I agree. I guess depends on if you think it's staying. I think there's a decent chance you don't easily find the time for it to go. Yeah, you're definitely very much so looking to be in. Lyte's decision for Kyeogre here, but only one way to find out. Hopefully that's going to be a clean kill. Oh, he doesn't immediately lose. That's a good start. Give him mana. Thinking about Honey Badger. I think there's a pretty decent chance that that's good. Ooh. That's juicy. Do you have time for this? I think I agree that you don't. And therefore I like this. Because you're really fighting for your life out here. To do much good. Into the next fight, and I think stacking is going to accomplish enough to win. So I kind of agree. Let's see what we got here. Yeah. Yeah, so I need to scan these fights. It's offered to the man of level anyway, it doesn't get there. At what point does it become more stats to put the tiger there? It's well, only 2 turns. And doing 2 turns there, I should get 2 turns more, but you also have easier road to improvement if you sell, so I think I'd like to sell. Yeah, I think for the tempo, I think it's so tough. I think I probably would just take this pair. Yeah. This is obviously to avoid a possible chili break. Wow, yeah. Yep. That was bound to happen. And again, I would love to switch POV. They're going too fast for me to intervene and join the lobby. Once again, looking to go rainbow here. Looking to go 3 different units. Although, of course, if you're gonna do that, you wanna keep your unit quality as high as possible. If you're losing out on possible triples, possibly. So at least you want the unit quality, which we definitely went for here. Oh, pretty fair. Now we're just. You're technically that. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. It's a bit weird, but triple is a triple, I guess. Even if it's a very expensive one. That's okay, sure. It's not exactly the best fight to win, of course. But, hey. No, that's yeah. I don't know if that was fully necessary to be honest. Weird. Because we end up with this, which some pretty okay synergy. Just be another 4 squad as well. We want to be going for it so bad. And we're going for tempo so bad. I mean, into pack two. Because this we just saw, there's just some rolls on pack two of that game where you just, if they get any kind of medium roll, they can just go so far over the top. So I really like trying to keep them honest. Yeah. Stuff with a bunch of head jokes. I mean, they're pretty funny, but I'm not sure they're good. It's possible that the moth just cleans up after. That's a very weird shop. I think he definitely gets taken. Is this? Um, yeah, I'm not quite sure if that's even worse. We always just like fill it next turn and see what we get, sell it if need be. Whereas if we keep this one, then we want to put it on and go for the tier up rather than just rip it immediately, see what we get, and move on with our lives. That's a nice little hit. Yeah. Let's see what we get over here. Yeah, just rip that. It's not super great. Yeah, it just goes. Do this, and roll. Sure. Yes, please talk. It's kind of lonely over here in the booth. Isn't the Pebbles Troll? I'm not sure I agree with that. I don't think it's that high value keeping it around. You can just always see what you get.
What is up, Jamal?
Sup? Well, the mostly Kyeogre versus Lyte is very much so up right now.
Yeah, I saw Pack 2. I became interested. Resident Pack 2 expert is here. Don't worry.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to
Oh,
evaluate it from this side because Lyte isn't streaming and they're moving like way too fast
that's fine.
between sets.
Well, I will say this: Light has a well shark.
Yeah,
Historically, I have beaten Kai with many well sharks, though it is very, very bad into Pack 1 because as soon as they get skunk, you're
yeah.
dead.
I was gonna say I don't love the Will Shark
I think well shark is a very
in
slept on
this
unit, and with
version.
Tabby Cat, like if you have a level 2 Tabby Cat, that's its best situation. So like I don't blame him for taking it, but like you can't commit to this well shark this whole game. You can use it for tempo for now, but
Yeah,
like you can't commit to it.
yeah. Late game, it's
Which
just gonna get exploited.
yeah,
That's
even if you try to go permanent microbe with it, turtle pack can go permanent turtle, and then your microbe's useless.
yeah. That's always been one of the risks with micro.
Yeah. I think it is good for now though. I
Yeah,
definitely like I wouldn't skip one here either. I just wouldn't overcommit to it.
yeah.
Hmm.
So for Light's sake, let's hope that happens.
Yeah,
Obviously.
well, there's skunk and turkey. I think it's going to be very hard for Whale Shark to deal with that.
Yep. Oh, that's
And turtle.
and then Turtle. I was gonna say that's 3 units in a row that are pretty good into what they're doing.
I like holding on to this turtle a lot, and not. I like buying the can over the turtle. Just kind
Yeah,
of wait and see.
yeah. I think that makes some sense. Trying to calculate a breakpoint here. I mean, it's still very possible that it wins another fight. The whale shark, I mean.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot harder with the skunk though,
Yeah.
but it's still very
Just kind
possible.
of
So.
depends how much they hit this turn. How the breakpoint shapes out.
All right. Well,
They
Light is
don't
going
put.
for a pivot board now. He's got
Yeah.
caterpillar and lobster, so that's
Yeah.
good. He's not committing to the whale shark.
Yeah. Whereas if you're Kai, that's kind of terrifying that they're already hitting these pivot units.
Kai thinking about selling turkey over penguin. I think. I think into a turtle mirror, I could see that, but into pack
Yeah.
two, that seems kind of wrong.
Yeah, I think I agree with that assessment. I think doing this, you run just a very large risk that Light is just gonna go way over the top.
Yeah. So you could at least like try to finish this game out with like a turkey scam, just
Yeah,
like tons of turkey tempo.
yeah, yeah. No, I think that's
The
a good point.
shops are awkward.
Yeah, this is very awkward. I think this does make sense in the end, but it doesn't make it any easier to do.
Probably gonna win this round. We're probably gonna see another lobster and some rice on
Yeah.
Light's board. Yeah,
Yep.
oh god, that's scary.
Yeah, I would be.
Yeah, the level two lobster going into turn nine means you can have an unreasonable turn nine.
Yeah. Especially because they're gonna have two looks um, at sixes here, whereas don't see any on our board.
Thinks about Scorp, skips it. I think that makes sense.
Yeah, I think we're just because I think it's 4-3 right now, so I don't think the Scorp is like even if you get like the perfect Scorp, it's only gonna put you to 4-2. Like at this point, that's just not necessary yet.
Yep.
So I totally agree with that. Some nice breakpoints.
Game is definitely favored. Yeah, I think the game was favored to Light. It still kind of is favored to Light, but yeah, he ideally wanted to win that last round or tie it.
Yeah, because now there's definitely some scam outs still on the table. I think.
You know he's getting a melon next turn.
Yeah.
A cat can kind of keep up with scaling if you like your board.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I like that. And then in the end, we can just get rid of it and the penguin for some tech units.
It is important to know that Light won't have scaling till 11. I mean, he could buy a poodle, but it's going to be a super mid poodle. He could maybe buy
Yeah,
Moza.
yeah, but that effectively accomplishes the same thing.
He's going a tempo chameleon. Not enough. Okay, Light's on lethal. Kai can for sure just scam this game out.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting to see where it goes. Okay, it does just go on camera. Just wondering if
I
it
mean, no
was something.
salts on Light's board, and while he's on lethal, so you're kind of just not worried.
Yeah.
Like, just take another skunk.
Yep.
Probably kill him this turn.
Yep.
But you're protected. You're protected pretty well from Peanut right now. Things stand. He's even playing around a second Mantis Shrimp.
Yeah.
I mean, you're at 4 lives, and you probably don't have to play around the second Mantis Shrimp yet, but his positioning probably is still just good enough.
Yeah.
This also could just pop a melon for you. Yeah, this works out fine. And there was
Yep.
second Mantis Shrimp, so Kai was right. He wins. Very nice.
That's very impressive. Well, it's pretty
Yeah,
important.
Kai or Light kind of whiffed on his pivot. Yeah, but lionfish means he didn't hit something good. Like lionfish is not an
Yeah.
ideal thing to take.
Yeah.
Light
Still,
decides it's time.
from
When Light
three
goes down to
lobsters and a caterpillar, I was really expecting an explosive pivot. And
yeah, I mean he
did not
must
fully
have
materialize.
hit badly
Oh, for
because I
sure.
mean mantis shrimp's a good hit, and then lionfish not great.
Yeah.
I think you always have to be fronting those
Oh,
lionfish. If you're gonna take lionfish, you need to be fronting it to hope it pops the kangaroo melon or the camel melon.
the pack four gameplay now.
Yeah, Light likes to switch to pack four when he's on lethal, and then he like wins 3 games in a row and then dies. At least he did that last time I saw him.
Well, let's hope for the sake of content that it happens again. It would be a shame if such a good matchup, classic matchup like Kyeogre Nightmare
Yeah.
in such a lopsided scoreline.
What were the first 3 games that Light played? Were they all pack one mirrors?
No, it was from the start. It was a puppy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Also, pulling out pack four on someone like Kai will be way less effective than it
Yeah,
on someone like Markoto. Kai plays a lot of pack four. It's one of his better packs. He knows its weaknesses.
although of course a better pack and a worse pack with Kai is really not much of a difference,
Yeah.
given how good he is.
Kai is on the undisputed. He's best at all of the most three played packs, being pack one, two, and four. He's probably the best on each of those.
Yeah. Learn for some meerkat action. I think I agree with good chance to hit, but it represents some cell gold, and most importantly, with bigger Yeah, I like I like this line instead. I prefer keeping the ant intact for now. Still enough. Yeah. Nice. Will can be such a beatdown into any pack, but I feel especially into non mirrors, Whale can just represent so much.
Yeah, well, a little riskier into pack 4 because I always have like the fig option. But if you can
Of
get well
course.
highly statted with this giraffe and rabbit, if well's the largest unit on the board, you don't care about fig at all.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I really like it in non mirrors. Not that I don't like the mirrors, obviously.
Yeah, yeah. He's upset about the squid. He wants to buy the garlic, but kind of bad in the squid.
Oh,
Likes dolphin. Doesn't want to sell his cricket for it, understandably.
yeah. I'm looking to.
Kind of hoping for stat foods, I imagine.
Yeah. And of course for some triples after that.
Oh, Secretary Bird is not something you like to see.
Yeah, that's
That unit will really tempo out any pack.
yeah. Especially because we haven't been taking lives early either. So we're gonna.
Yeah. We've actually been losing them early.
Yep. See.
The one deer next turn from Kai goes a long way.
Yeah. Oh, those are some nice snails, but how are you gonna get them in?
Yeah, I doubt you want these snails on turn 6 that badly.
Yeah.
Lyte has a good board, but it's a board that runs out of gas. For every turn, Kai's board's going to be a little harder to beat.
Yeah.
Though
But
Lyte can easily just cycle in summons, and his board is better.
yeah,
Is really his best
exactly.
improvement.
Let's see if no, we're still looking at mostly the same board here.
Okay, we're already winning.
Yep. Oh wow, we hit another chirp. Oh,
And monkey or
that's a
seal. It is a weird game where seal is actually not bad because you have the rabbit too already.
yeah.
No way it's better than monkey, right? I guess Kai will let us know. Okay.
I,
You know, if that seal were like anything but monkey or turkey, he'd probably take it.
yeah, but there's no way we're going to here, right? There's no chance. Yeah. Shame. But
Yeah, it's always rhino monkey, but it's sad.
exactly. Like it very obviously is Rhino Monkey, but we're not happy about it.
Yeah. But I mean, this rhino's just so good into the secretary bird.
Oh yeah, for sure. It could very much so just run amok here.
I mean, it would clear his last board single handedly almost.
Mm-hmm.
But not this board. It's protected.
Nope.
There's a nurse shark as well, so he's gonna get some damage back. Not a lot though. Definitely not enough.
No, was was not it right there.
But he's no trumpet generation yet, but he can get a hold of some of that. But this rhino is going to be a lot larger this turn.
Yep. A whole lot larger.
The meat bone is kind of interesting.
I see it.
A hedgehog with the whale is a good way to remove all potatoes and just
Maybe
make your
it's
rhino go to town.
I mean, it's cool. I don't think it's correct, but
Yeah, if your opponent was closer to lethal, for sure.
oh yeah, for sure.
But it's like, I think if Lyte spends like 6 gold on potatoes, he's probably in a bad spot. Definitely wants one on Sec Bird. The Rhino gets ink, so its ability is kind of useless.
Yep.
Not enough.
So we still get there. Okay, those are some
Pretty good
decent
hits.
hits.
He really wants the hedgehog.
It is very cool, but I also still think it's very arguably not right this turn. But it is very cool.
Oh, he's thinking about it.
Well, he's going
I
for
mean,
it.
Light's on 2. Rapid's probably good enough here to get you there. If you think you can win this turn with the
Yeah.
hedgehog and just win the game with it, then absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, but the ink reached the rhino. Something he's.
Yeah,
But it's
but
once again just not going to matter.
yeah.
He really doesn't want to sell the hedgehog, but it seems pretty good to sell the hedgehog right now.
Yeah.
It's gold efficient. You can just end on
Yeah.
penguin. That or you can just roll twice, which is probably fine. Get the rhino level.
Yeah.
This makes more sense.
Sure.
Another cow.
Yep. Sure.
Don't think he needs skunk. He wants to cycle the hog back in. Not sure why you'd want skunk. I don't think you'd ever want it
Yeah.
into your opponent's board.
Yeah, we're unfreezing that thing for sure.
Yeah, it's probably just his instincts. Usually skunk is a freeze.
Yeah, but obviously some good recognition to let it go this time. See what we got over here.
Oh, that chili did scam
Yeah,
him good.
that's
Board's getting clear.
Well, that's a very grr way to go to fight.